Welcome back. In this video, we're going to take a look at something called insetting and extruding faces of your model. This is going to be pretty easy here. Nice little useful ones too when you're editing. Let's go into edit mode on the object. I'm going to be in face select mode, and I'm just going to select the face here. And with that face selected, I'm going to show you what extrude does. Extrude is E. So just press E on the keyboard, and by default, it's going to be in the direction that the face is facing. Move the mouse, and you can see now you have extruded. I mean, that is the definition of what extruding is. I've extruded a face. You can notice you can actually extrude, extrude, and it helps you sort of build out, parts of your model. This can be useful at times. Let me give an example. I'm going to tab back in the object mode here. This example is going to be like a bit of a quickie, but add mesh cube. Okay, I've got my cube here, scale X, scale Z, and let's say I wanted to make like a plane wing. I'm not saying this is the best way, but for a beginner, it's not bad. I go into edit mode. I select this face. I extrude it out, but then after I extrude it out, I can select the edges. I can select that edge, grab X, move it in a bit, right? Go back in the face, select, extrude, pull it out, grab the edge, grab X, and I think you sort of see the idea here. You can use these little methods to create, shapes. It's a little bit of work, but not too bad. And if you kept going, I know it's not really a plane wing, but I think you get the idea, right? Like what you could use it to do to create different little shapes. The other thing you can do with your extruding is, let me just delete this one and add something like a cylinder, is watch how fast we can get the workflow here to make like a wheel for a car, just doing our little extrudes and stuff. Actually, I can't do the extrudes for the wheel until I show you the inset faces. So I may as well just show you the inset face here. Let me take this wheel down. I'll get back to it in a second. Let's hop back to this object here, my junker. Go into edit mode. Here's what inset faces does. Select the face, go to the model, hit I, and you can see I creates an inset face. And so the inset face can be useful for things like borders and thickness and stuff like that, because after you've inset a face, maybe you decide to extrude it. E. And you can push back. So you can sort of see how the inset face, can be useful for certain things and certain shapes. Another useful thing here we can do with the inset face, which I'll just show you that I don't think you'll use, but let's say you had 3 faces selected and you press I. By default, it does that. It tries to inset on all 3. I'm going to press escape here. This time I'm going to press I, but check out down here. I can't point it out, but check out down in this area when I press I. It has options. So when I press I this time, you can see one of the options is press I again for individual. So instead of doing that, if I press I, it does all of them separately, right? And then when they're all finished, you could say, scale X, change those shapes, extrude up. It's just another little tool for shapes that you might want to try to make. I'm going to object out of that one there for inset face. I'm going to go back to my wheel here. Check out, I can make a wheel look sort of okay. I could take this wheel here, scale Z, take it down a bit, take this top face. I for inset, take it in a bit. E for extrude, go down. I for inset, right? Come back in, right? E for extrude, I for inset, E for extrude. Not bad, tab out. Rotate Y 90, boom. A primitive looking wheel, but not bad just for a couple seconds starting with a cylinder, right? So extrude and inset faces. Two sort of useful ones you can probably make use of.